Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Newsgram. What kind of a learner are you? Are you the kind of person that learns by doing, or can you listen, take notes, and then understand fully how to do something without actually going through the motions? I'm more of a learn by doing person, but the reason I ask that question is because today I'm going to be introducing you to Dr. James Whorley. He has a new book out, and it was inspired by watching churches, conventions, and stadiums filled with people moved by a sermon, but then eventually falling back into their old ways of thinking. His book is called The Dynamic Fundamental Study on Discipleship. Enter if you are teachable.
I've always had a heart for people, watching struggles and different difficulties that people go to. And many of times I went to the prison and have seen people falling in different traps. And the book was written for the purpose of showing people a guide, a direction, a step-by-step walk out of situations and how to stay on a path of, hopefully, a path that they would desire a better life.
It's a guide to help you maintain a spirit-filled life.
Many times I talk with people. They come to the Lord, they get saved and get excited about walking with the Lord. And sometimes it be that initial excitement, but then they seem to drift away because they don't have any direction. And so I thought it came to me a lot of times when people sign up for the Army, they all excited. They don't know what they're going to face. They don't know really what it's all about. That sergeant, that who's ever in charge, has the desire to transform them, to make them in what they could not make themselves. And he began to work with them, guiding them, giving them instructions, developing them in a stage. And same as discipleship, you come in as a disciple, as a student, a pupil, someone that's come to learn and to get instructions and knowledge on things you may have not known. And so in my book, you will see that it's a guide, it's a step-by-step direction of showing a person how they can be transformed.
Whether it's in church or at a motivational speaker conference, we've all had those moments when we get fired up by what we're hearing. But then life takes over and, we fall back into our old habits. Dr. James Whorley has written a non-denominational guide to help you on your path towards spiritual growth.
The book is past all racial lines. It was written for the individual. It was written for groups. As I see when we began to teach it in our church, I've seen different groups grab hold to the book and see the benefits of the book. The book is for anyone. I'm putting it out there. I want anyone, the students that are learning, they take this book along with you. Grab hold to it and learn and get information that will help you in your spiritual growth.
All right, so now you have a pretty good idea of why he wrote the book and who he wrote the book for. But how do you know whether or not it will work for you? Well, because according to Dr. Whorley, it's already been tested.
When I was writing the book, I did lesson by lesson with our congregation. Me and my wife, we took the book and we worked it ourselves as a couple. But also I took the book to the church and worked it with the entire church. And it was exciting to see how people lit up. It was exciting to see people excited by learning new things, new ideas, new things that they may never have considered. I believe the book will be great for groups and even for couples to work in together. And for that point, for individuals that desire to grow and to move to a stronger level of spirituality. So I'm excited about the book.
Can you feel his passion? It's hard not to.
The Lord woke you up this morning. Believe that. The Lord watching over you. Believe that. The Lord is a good God. Believe that. And understand that what you need, look at what He's done, and it will give you the ability to believe that He can do what you need done.
So where does all this passion come from? When he was 2 years old, he was rushed to intensive care twice. He was almost electrocuted twice. He almost drowned once. and at the age of 9, he was hit by a truck that was moving over 40 miles an hour. He was also once accidentally locked in a refrigerator that couldn't be opened from the inside. More than a few brushes with death will turn you into a serious, focused, and determined person, ready to make every day count. His book is filled with biblical references and all the information you need to transform yourself into a true disciple and to prepare for the future.
Armageddon is going to be a great war where all the nations of the earth are going to gather together to come and fight against the people of God. And so it's essential, I believe, that one will get this book, because a lot of times people read in Revelation, they get afraid and can't break it down and understand. But in my book, it's broken down for you. You'll begin to see step by step what's going on and what's going to occur and what you need to do to make sure you're not here. Thank you.
The Dynamic Fundamental Study on Discipleship. Enter If You Are Teachable by Dr. James Whorley.
I hope as you get the book and begin to read it and see my heart of showing you how essential it is to walk in the Spirit.
To learn more about Dr. Whorley or his book, I would suggest visiting his website. You can find him at drjameswhorley.com, and Whorley is spelled Whorley. The book is available online pretty much wherever you like to shop for books, and there are links to his website, and there's another link to Amazon.com right in the show's description. And that will do it for this inspirational edition of Newsgram from webtalkradio.com.